another episode of Clegal's Book Club.
Yay.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Emily.
We're so happy to have you guys.
Yeah, today we kind of wanted to go over our goal, our TBR, to be read, of 2025.
Yes, we are going to talk all things books that we are looking forward to that are going to be released, as well as books that we didn't get around to last year that are very, very high up on our goals for this year.
Yay.
So hopefully we can look back on this video and see how we did.
I know. Hopefully we're like, yes, read.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to start us off, Sarah?
Should we start with new releases for next year, or should we start with things we didn't get to? Let's do new releases first.
Okay, I'm in. I'm ready.
So, all right, Emily, take it away.
Well, we have to start with Onyx Storm.
Yes, Onyx Storm, the third
book of Fourth Wing.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I need to start rereading Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
Yes,
like
me
now.
too. Yeah.
So that I always have to before I read the next book. I just have to reread it. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget some things that happened. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I already have it pre-ordered. Rebecca Yarros, we love you.
We love you.
So yeah, I feel like that's number one.
That's number one. That is going to be our March meeting.
Book
so
club.
Be beginning of March. So I have a little bit over a month, about a month and a half.
Get it,
to read it, to dissect it, to come up with our theories. And then that's gonna be an amazing meeting.
Yeah.
So definitely Onyx Storm.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Okay. Another new release that I am looking forward to is, if you guys listened to our last episode, we talked about how we really loved Powerless, but we've really struggled with Fearless. I'm sorry.
Reckless.
We really struggled with Reckless. So Fearless comes out later this year. I will be reading. I am so nervous. I hope it's amazing.
I hope so too.
I've been really enjoying following Lauren Roberts' journey just because I know that she's a young and new author. So I am rooting for you, girl.
We hope it's like Powerless.
Yes, I loved Powerless. So yeah, that's huge on my list too. It's must read.
Okay. For me, I read the book. It's the first book of the series, Phantasma.
Yes.
Towards the end of the year, I really liked it. It was a good, dark romance, fantasy, everything. I thought it was super cool. The second book is coming out. I don't remember when it's coming out. Enchantra. Coming out in April. There we go. April 8th, 2025. Enchantra. I can't wait to read it. It's apparently about, the first book was about one sister. It's supposed to be about the other sister. I'm so excited.
I would like to try to read Phantasma this year. It's not super high on my list, but maybe once that second one comes out.
I feel like you have to read it.
I feel like
you'll really like it.
Yeah. I think especially once the second one comes out, I'll read them both
together.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, another book coming out this year that I will be shutting down my life for is Abby Jimenez is coming out with another book called Say You'll Remember Me. And yep, it's a Taylor Swift title. It's everything I want.
Oh, I didn't even...
Yeah, it's a Taylor Swift inspired. I mean, it's just the title.
Yeah.
So I know nothing about it. I will be reading it. I will be loving it.
You'll probably read it in like a day.
Yes, I'm gonna love it. I think it comes out in April.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What else is on your list?
Oh, thank you. Okay, I also have another author that I have enjoyed a lot in the past, and there hasn't really been that much new from her recently. Is TJR, Taylor Jenkins Reid, is coming out with a book called Atmosphere. It looks like it's about like a pilot. It looks really, really cool. I also love TJR because she does historical fiction, but it's very modernized. Like she does like the 90s, the 80s. It's not like it's like war. It's just like different time periods. So yeah, let me know if you're reading Atmosphere. I am excited for it.
Do you have any others that are coming out this year? I don't on my list, but
I have one more, and I hope the girlies get it, and I low-key want this to be a book club book, but I understand if it's not. The next Hunger Games book is coming out.
Wait, there's going to be another one?
Yeah, there's another one coming out. I think it also comes out in April. It's called The Sunrise on Reaping. That also will shut down my life.
Oh my god.
I read Hunger Games for the first time last year, if not 2 years ago.
Okay.
I love the Hunger Games.
See, I read them when they actually, like when they
Oh no, I read them as an adult and I love them. So yeah, there's another one coming out. So yeah, have to read that.
Okay, this is a small tangent. Did you some of my favorite books growing up. I don't know if I ever told you. I have to look it up. We can.
Okay, while she's looking that up, some of my favorite books growing up were the Click series, Series of Unfortunate Events, Magic Tree House, Harry Potter. Not really. Twilight. It was all Twilight.
All Twilight. Sorry, I had to say your name.
I was a Twilight slore in 6th through 8th grade. Devoured, loved.
So I found it.
Okay.
It sounds horrible when you describe it.
Okay.
It's Suzanne Collins, so the author of The Hunger Games, right? I hope someone out there knows what I'm talking about. We read these, I remember, in like elementary school.
Okay.
It was the Underland Chronicles. There were 5 books. It was the first one, I think. Yeah, the first one was Gregor the Overlander. It was very bizarre. It was something about a boy. Okay, it says it's a boy named Gregor and his adventures in the Underland, which was a world located under New York City. And it had to do with like ginormous rats and stuff.
Okay.
So apparently I was into fantasy growing up.
Yeah.
Because it was like a whole fantasy world under New York City. Mm-hmm. It was so good. I can't believe I read Suzanne Collins when I was like a child. And then she went on to write The Hunger Games.
Huh. How old were you during this?
I was like in elementary school.
Oh, wow.
I remember, because you know how you had like reading time in elementary school, right? I think it was my 3rd or 4th grade teacher read this, like Gregor the Overlander book to us. And stuck with me all this time.
Huh.
I'm going to feel very embarrassed if it wasn't that. But it said it came out in 2003. I would have been in elementary school then.
Yeah.
They were amazing. And then I read The Hunger Games when they came out.
Yeah.
So I'm like an OG fan.
You're an OG Susan Collins.
I would just like to put that out there. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Do you have any other books coming out this year that
I don't have any new ones coming out. I have a lot of just have been on my list for forever.
Yes. Okay. Go for it. Kick it off.
Well, I have to start with Throne of Glass.
Yes. Both of us are going to read Throne of Glass this year.
Whole series.
And Crescent City.
Yeah. It's going to be
We put it off this year, last year, for whatever reason.
We kept saving it, and now it's just, I don't want to save it.
I don't want to, we know we got to do it.
And I think we'll probably do it soon.
Yeah.
Probably in the winter.
Well, I'm going to start after Onyx Storm.
Yeah, true.
As soon as Onyx Storm is out of my brain, then it's Throne of Glass.
Yep.
100%.
It's happening.
Has to. Okay, I have a couple books. Do you want to just do your whole list?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have Stephen King. More Stephen King. Anything. I started the book.
He has like over 100, I think.
I started the book You Like It Darker. That's what it's called. And it's actually a bunch of short stories by him. It's really cool. So I think I'm going to gradually read that one. Like, I'm not going to try and get it all done right away. I've already read like 2 or 3 short stories. Those. Agatha Christie.
Yes.
I've been talking about reading And Then There Were None for forever.
Yes.
I need to read it. It's like a classic thriller. I have on my list also, I'm hoping to read a few more biographies / autobiographies.
Totally.
One of them that I want to read that I see it's been trending on Goodreads is The Third Gilmore Girl.
Yeah.
I love Gilmore Girls.
You have to read it.
I've watched the series like
I've heard
times.
it's really good.
It's
You
about the
have to
grandma.
read it.
It's
Yes.
about Kelly Bishop, who's
Yes.
supposed to be the grandma. And then I also, because I'm a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, want to read Flea's autobiography.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bass player.
Sure thing.
He's a psycho. I want to read it. And then last on my to be read list, not last in order, but just I want to read it, is Ninth House and Hellbents by
Yes.
Leigh
Are you
Bardugo.
also going to do The Familiar?
I might. I'm going to see how I like those.
Yeah.
Josh got me both those for Christmas.
Cute.
Or Santa got me both of those for Christmas.
Cute.
So I want to start there and then see if I like the style and go from there.
Yeah.
What about you, lady? Let's hear it.
Okay, I have some big aspirations this year. Right now I'm reading One Dark Window. I'm almost done with it. So really soon I'll be reading Two Twisted Crowns.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of fantasy books on my fantasy and historical fiction are going to be my focuses of 2025.
They're very different. I love it.
My two loves. So, well, this one's a thriller, but I have seen so much about this book and I know I'm going to love it. It's a fat read. It's All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker. It is a thriller that's also, I think, historical fiction, but also romance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally everything, and I know I'm going to just love it. So that's super high up on my list. Okay. I also really want to read soon before like the Cleveland weather really changes. I really do want to read The Frozen River by Ariel Lahone. Ariel Lahone. We saw her when she came to Cleveland and went to her little author talk at the Cuyahoga Public Library. I cannot wait to read this book. It is about a what's it called? That delivers babies.
Oh, a midwife.
It's about a midwife. It's a true story about a midwife. And it's also like a mystery.
There's like a court case.
There's a court case. Women couldn't be in court without a male representing them, but midwives could, kind of thing.
Like a medical professional.
Yeah. So that is really high on my list. Another huge I will be doing, and I finally figured out how to get it on my Kindle.
Okay.
I will be reading Manacled. I have tried to read Manacled. I could only get it on my phone before.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar, which I feel like, I hope you're familiar. If you're not, I'm going to
familiarize you.
Yes. Manacled is a fan fiction that has gone so extremely viral. It's actually being published in the future. Like it's going to actual publication soon. But it is an alternate ending to Harry Potter where Hermione and Draco are kind of like the only ones left, kind of thing. But it's super big. It's like almost 1,000 pages. And I finally figured out how to get it on my Kindle. So I will be reading that this year. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last series that I'm adding to my hopefuls for 2025 is the Red Rising series that came out quite a bit ago, but I have just seen them kind of resurfacing online, and I am very intrigued. And I guess they're kind of about like Mars.
Oh, that's cool. I've seen them. I just have
there's
no
4
idea
or 5. So
about.
I will hopefully be diving into those this year as well.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think, after all of that, I think we're set.
I think we'll hit our goals.
I think we're going to hit our goals. I think it's going to be a really, really great year for books and for book club and just of reading and learning things and
everything. You guys will have to let us know if there's anything we missed coming out. I would love to hear it. I feel like I'm always, you're really good at keeping up with it. I feel like I'm always late to the party of what's coming out that year. Please let us know. DM us, send us a message. Let us know what you're interested in reading for the year. What's the top of your TBR? We'd love to hear it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're here for all of the recommendations. So
thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Clegalsbookclub Club. And hopefully our next episode will be reviewing our January book club pick, which is The Wedding People by Allison
Espach.
The Wedding People by Allison Espach. And that is, so that will be hopefully our next So that will be our next episode. And then our February book, if you are not familiar yet, is going to be The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. And March is going to be Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarrow. So if you have not read Fourth Wing for whatever reason, you have time to read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame before Onyx Storm comes out. So that is going to be an amazing meeting. And I can't wait to talk to everyone about that.
We're really stacked for the year.
This is already like those 3 books I feel like to start the year are...
It's unreal.
It's unreal. So, and then I have no idea where it's going to go from here. And that's so exciting.
We're so excited.
So excited.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And we will see you next time. Bye. Bye.